And welcome back, my friend. Welcome to Ultimate Soccer one more time. League One pre-game. This time it's second place Wrexham taking on sixth place Barnsley. Yes, the Red Dragons taking on the Colliers from the Racecourse Ground. Another mighty game is expected. And if you're a Barnsley fan and you haven't been to the Racecourse Ground, I really think you're in for a treat. And you're in for a treat with this show too, so stick around. Plenty for both fans. And do us a favour, we're trying very hard to get to 2,000 subscribers. Help us out, guys. Football is family. Become part of our family, yeah? Anyway, moving along. Welcome back, my friend. And if you're here for the first time, like, subscribe, pay for your ticket. Now check out the menu and see where we're going. So there you go, that's where we're going right now, changing fast, wasting no time at all. I've got an in-depth focus of the top three. I'd like to take you on a little journey right now. Also, I am going to include Barnsley into that because they're top six. But come with me now and check out this focus on the top three plus Barnsley. Come on, let's go. So, as I said, I want to cover three of the top teams, first, second and third place in League One. And also, we're going to show you Barnsley as well so far. Now, take a look straight ahead on that one. It's colour-coded to make it visual immediately. So you can see the wins, the draws and the losses immediately. Look at that season, yeah? 12-2. 12 wins, 2 draws since the first 2 losses. The first loss, Wrexham, second loss, Birmingham, and since then, apart from 2 draws, absolutely perfect. It's an absolute bloody freight train. Wycombe, when's the first loss coming? Is it this weekend? Again now, look at Wrexham. So far, so good this season. Yeah, lots of wins, not so many losses, only 3, and a handful of draws. Respectable, and respect to the club for being second in the league right now. Absolutely. They are making the squad work overtime. Absolutely, people are failing, and they're still succeeding. Credit to Phil Parkinson, but there's the record for Wrexham so far. Let's take a look at Birmingham. The Birmingham story, the first 8 games, 7 wins, 1 draw. The last 7 games, 3 wins, 2 draws, 2 losses. Not the same as the way they came out of the gates. I hope they can rectify that, but it should happen. Birmingham, big club, but that shows you how the season's gone so far, and of late, if it wasn't for Stansfield and Ayawata, Birmingham would be in trouble. Let's take a look at Barnsley before we move along. Barnsley, the away day specialists. 5 away day wins so far this season. Yes, I said 5. And it could be 6 if everything goes to plan. 7-6-4 on the season. Barnsley, very respectable. And that tells you that consistency is not their friend. 4 losses on the season. Let's get back on screen. So there you go. There's the top 3 in focus. Plus a look at Barnsley as well. It tells a story, yes. And it might be colour-coded like a Christmas tree, but it lets you visualise immediately. And that's the point, yeah? But hey, good to have that data on board, so now you know more about the top 3 and where I'm going. And I'm telling you now, I really do feel shortly, in the next few games, you're going to see Wrexham, Wycombe and Birmingham slowly start to pull away. And then it's a 3-horse race. That's what I'm seeing right now. It might go wrong, but that's what I'm seeing right now. What do you see? Anyway, like and subscribe, guys, and tell me what you think. Now, changing stories. This is how I watch Wrexham in the studio. Take a look at this. Enjoy. This is how I watch it and how I prefer to watch it. How do you prefer to watch it? I'll talk about that slightly when we get back, but listen to what I'm saying as we go through. You'll get my drift. Okay, see you in a bit, like in the video. Let's go. Well, here I am watching the Wrexham game taken on Exeter, 2-0 at half-time. Here we go, second half. This is what I'm calling the ticket holder experience. I'm telling you now, I'm watching with no commentary. The crowd, live. That's the Racecourse Ground crowd. That's the game live. No commentary. Now, what do you think about watching the game without commentary? You could have the guys in your bar, or the guys in your personal bar in your front room, having a good laugh and a joke, watching the game, bit of banter, and nobody talking but you guys. Or if you like the game without talk, yeah. But what do you think? Should there be an option or an app where you get the crowd live game but nobody yapping? Tell me down below. Love to hear what you're thinking about that. But this is how I watch the game all the time. Because quite frankly, there are some people that just talk and talk too much. And I like to watch the game. How about you? So yeah, that's how I like to watch the matches, all in quiet, with the crowd, the noise of the game, sound effects. And if that were in a bar, I'd love it. And again, it's my take on the ticket holder experience, yeah? Is there an app out there where you can just get the crowd? Because if there is, I don't know about it. And if there isn't, it needs to be marketed, because sometimes you don't need someone talking the game. The game is the game itself, yeah? Anyway, just saying. Let's take a look at the League One matches coming off, especially the top six. That's what we do each week, Barnsley fans. If you didn't know, you do now. Wrexham fans do. Wrexham fans worldwide, north to south on the planet, east to west. Big up to you. Let's take a load of the matches coming up. Come with me. Let's go. Okay, my friend, there are the games for Tuesday the 3rd and Wednesday the 4th. Focusing on the top six, and I know you know I can see the other teams, no disrespect, but time is a pushing. Wycombe in first, taking on Exeter on the road. Yeah, is Exeter going to get the best of Wycombe? Wycombe unbeaten now, 14 games straight, 12 wins, 2 losses. Is it going to end at Exeter? Second place Wrexham welcome Barnsley in 6th to the Racecourse ground, and it's going to be a tough battle, another one. And could it be 3 wins back to back? Or are Barnsley going to get win number 6 on the road? This is going to be tough. In 5th place, Huddersfield taking on Wigan in 15th. Another tough game awaits Huddersfield, but you should expect them to get the win. On Wednesday the 4th, just like Wrexham and Barnsley, an all top 6 match. Well, we got another one. Birmingham City in 3rd, taking on Stockport County in 4th. Could go either way. Let's see what happens. There you go. There's the top 6. Let's get back on screen. So, top 6 matches out of the way. It tells a story, and I do like to see all top 6 battles, because I tell you, it really makes the points harder to get a hold of. And can Wrexham get 6 from 9 or 9 from 9? It all depends on this game. You know what I'm saying. Yes, you do. Now, I got a little tasty little nugget for you right now. Last time that these two guys met, so there's a certain score on the board. You're going to get that soon. But I've picked out highlights that are 43 years old, okay? So it's a little bit old. And it's in the days before the Premier League and Premier League quality football and visuals. So, the video is not the best, but you can still see what's going on there, no doubt about it. This is Barnsley, Wrexham, 1981. Enjoy.
Parker, who's got the pace. He's also got A-Lot with him. He'll try one himself. Oh, Derek Parker! What a superb goal from Derek Parker. Teasing as ever. Oh, and a good cross too. Could still cause problems. McHale. Oh, and a little back from Parker. Inside him, outside him. Good play from Fox, and the cross could fall for Buxton, and that's a fine goal from Steve Buxton in this game since he scored his goal. Oh, he's got past Evans very neatly indeed. Could be something on here, and there certainly is, because Caradis has got the second Wrexham goal.
So there you go, 1981, what a lovely game, 2-2 was the final score, and hey, 2-0 down, but they didn't give up. And did you think for a minute there that was Wrexham scoring in red at first? I put that in there just to see if it maybe fooled you for a second, because it might have. Anyway, just saying. Let's take a look at the stats and the stories. They're head-to-head right now. Come on, let's go, I'll show you. Let's have some fun. So, getting into this head-to-head between the Red Dragons and the Colliers, how many wins do you think Wrexham's got so far on the clock? 1, 2, 3. Well, there's 12 wins. 1, 2, 3. How many draws? 8. And how many wins has Barnsley had? 1, 2, 3. Look at that. It's an absolute dead heat. Now looking historically head-to-head, 1932 is when it all began. First match in the first game, yes, was a win for Wrexham. 3-0. And the first loss came shortly thereafter, not long after. 5-3, the worst day. 6-1 Barnsley win there over Wrexham, but the best day for Wrexham was a 7-2. Absolutely phenomenal. Let's take a look at the last 5, as in the last 5 games between these two. As per my style, there's 4 of the 5. You're going to get the last one soon, remembering who's got the bragging rights right now. There's the last 4. Feast your eyes on there, and let's take it to who's got the bragging rights. As of now, yes, it's a 2-2 tie. 19 years ago in League One. How about that? So, very interesting head-to-head once more, and thank you for the kind words that people who like that segment. I do too. It takes a little while to get it together. It's worth the work because it's a lot of fun. It really is. And this game's going to be a lot of fun as well. Incidentally, Barnsley fans, Wrexham is 92.5% winning record at home. 8 wins, 1 draw, no losses, 20 goals scored, 4 against. It's going to be tough. Just saying. Anyway, here's the match prediction in the way I see it. If anybody gets a little bit pissed off, oh well, that's not the way it's supposed to be. Anyway, banter aside, here's the prediction. Get a load of this. So, as we get to the prediction, both sets of fans, Barnsley and Wrexham, and worldwide neutral fans as well, big up to you. That's the view from the fourth wall, and I gotta say, this was the view from the old fourth wall, or the Cop, as it was known back then. Still is. But anyway, talking about this one, Wrexham Barnsley, massive game coming off. Implications are huge. What are we talking about? Well, dark and gloomy. I don't know. Wrexham, I'm seeing a goal. I'm seeing a game much like what just happened at the racecourse ground. Only if things go well. And also, if things don't go too well and Barnsley has a decent day on the road, and remember, they've won 5 on the road already this season in the league, then they could also walk out 1-1, or it could be, at worst, a 1-0 for Barnsley. So I'm saying, when Wrexham go a goal up, you need to really hold it and then add to it, because I'm sure Barnes is going to have something to say. My prediction, 1-0 Wrexham. Please like and subscribe. We've got to get to 2,000 as soon as possible, and hopefully Moles and the guys get it done. Back on screen. So, there you go. That's the prediction. That's what I'm saying. And hey, bang bang on the chin. If the cap fits, wear it. But I'm looking for a home win. That's what I'm saying. I do respect that Barnsley are well capable of winning on the road, with 5 wins on the road from 8 this season on the road in League One. That should scare many a Wrexham fan. Now, a couple of tidbits, a couple of little interesting points that I've gathered here, because we're on the board right now. We're on the down slope, yeah? We're enjoying the meaty part of the show. But I'm going to tell you something, and this is geared from the Wrexham angle, but toward you, the Barnsley fans. So you should literally listen up. I've told you about the impressive home record, yeah? Right. Wrexham fans, next 3 games, 2 on the road, 1 at home. Barnsley now on home field. Then it's Burton Albion away, and then it's Cambridge United back at the racecourse ground. Now, talking points, 6 out of 9 points so far. It's 6 out of 6 points so far on the 3-game homestand. Can it be 9 out of 9? Not without a lot of bloody effort and a great performance, because I tell you, Barnsley coming in's not giving it up, and they've got great form. They got a winning record on the road. We'll tell you about that very shortly. Stick around, Barnsley fans, about your team coming next. But can it be 9 out of 9 points? Very tough. Now, 3 little things I give it each week. Who's the worst team in the league right now? It's Stevenage, 2 points out of 15. Who's the best team in the league right now? Well, since weeks, 5 weeks they've been on top, Wycombe Wanderers, and since weeks they've been a lightning team. 14 games unbeaten, 12 wins, 2 draws, 38 points in that time. They only lost 2 games, and that was the first 2 games of the season. First 2 games of the season they lost. But they're the best team in the league, 15 points from 15. And like I say, their winning streak is 14 games right now. Now, looking at Wrexham fans, you know a lot about this, but maybe you forgot about some of this. Really new stuff as well. And Barnsley fans, you'll get a load of this. Going to the board like I do each week. This time last year, Wrexham was second in League Two, and after a 2-0 win over Gillingham, and that was Ollie Palmer scored in the first minute, and A guy that you maybe forgotten, Ben Tozer, scored in the 71st minute, yeah, and made these guys in the north part of the ground, yeah, go nuts, yeah. And obviously here the guys in the fourth wall, which was the old cop, they went nuts too, yeah. Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. So, home form, you know all about it. 8 wins, 1 draw, no losses. Absolutely on bloody fire. Last 5, 3, 1 and 1. 7 and 3, +4 on the goals, 66% on the points. On the win ratio, doing great as well. So, Wrexham is in good form. Has been in good form all season, as have Barnsley. But the difference is when you rack it together, it's getting the win and making it come over the line. And every Wrexham fan will tell you now and will testify to one fact. Not all the wins have been pretty this year. And Wrexham, a very skillful and a lovely footballing team, has had to work with grit and determination and in pain, yeah, carrying injuries to get them close to where they are right now. And you still haven't seen the best of Paul Mullin, not even far from it. On that note, striker January, it's not an emergency, it's a necessity. And Paul Mullin, something ain't right there, man. Something ain't right there. But it's not one man that makes the team. At the end of the day, it's grit determination that's got Wrexham where they are. 3 clean sheets recently, 10 clean sheets on the season. It's got to tell you something, yeah? Now, for the case of your Barnsley fan, Wrexham fans, got to be respectful now. We're going to tell them who our danger men are. Marriott on 5 goals, injured at the moment, yeah? Elliot Lee and Maxi Cleworth on 4 goals apiece. Deadly in front of goal, especially with the big man Cleworth. He's had 4 goals this season. I tell you, we got to lock this guy up forever because I'm a big fan, but he is going to be a great defender of the future. There's no doubt about it. I mean, he looks the part right now, yeah? And I can say that about a few guys, but keeping it real, yeah? Then you got Ollie Palmer on 3 goals, James McLean on 2, and Andy Cannon 2. So they get goals all around, as do Barnsley, okay? The point is, if there's ever going to be a game that Wrexham stand to lose, this is the one so far this season. I know we've had a few close calls. Huddersfield was different, yeah, last game was close. Exeter obviously gave us a tall, own goal. That was the way we got through there. It was a tough game. They're all getting tougher. And when you play top 6 teams, that's what you get. But at the end of the day, if there are ever a threatening game as a home loss, this could be it. The last home loss was last year against Tranmere Rovers. Sorry, this year still, against Tranmere Rovers in March 2024. So it has happened. It doesn't happen a lot. And the motto for this game for Wrexham is dig deep. Let's take a look at Barnsley. Now, looking quickly as we go through the away form, this is what's going to get Barnsley points on the road all through the season, and possibly not a shocker, but a real shot at getting what you would say, a very intelligent win away from home. Waiting, and then pouncing, and then just making 1 goal make the difference. So on the road, 5-1 and 2 so far. They've got 5 wins in 8 games on the road this year. That is massive. That's promotion form, road form, yeah? 5 wins on the road from 8. Absolutely is. 12 goals scored, 9 against for +3. So they've got a plus goal difference on the road. 1-5 on the road. Ding, 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 ding. Alarm bells should be going off, Wrexham fans. That's like big numbers. And they're in 6th. You know what? If the home form was better, they probably would be challenging for 2nd or even 1st. You never know. But it seems to me that Barnsley like to play on the road. I don't know what it is, but Darrell Clark has got to get that sorted out. The last 5, 2-2 and 1, very respectable. 7 and 4 on the goals +3. 53% on the points. So again, the team is promoting good numbers here, and they're at a high level, 6th in the table. Get the home form really sorted out. You never know. It could be lights out Wrexham. Now, 3 clean sheets on the season. The danger men for Barnsley, Wrexham fans, listen up. Phillips on 5, Humphreys and Kyler Dunn. We spoke about Kyler Dunn before. Yeah, he's got 4 goals, as has Humphreys on the season, and then Watters and Roberts have got 3. Goals all around, just like Wrexham. It's team performance, it's team defence, and let's face it, Wrexham's team defence is absolutely phenomenal. 10 clean sheets on the season, 3 recently. I mean, bloody hell. It doesn't get much better than that, and that's with two different goalkeepers. You have Arthur Okonkwo injured, and in comes Callum Burton, yeah? He's already got 2 clean sheets back-to-back. And I do like the goalkeeper, Callum Burton. The ground game, the saving, the way he reads things, the way he gathers crosses, the way he smothers shots. He's clean, and he can make the double save like he did recently against Stockport and had people holding their heads going, what the hell? Yeah? So again, this game's got something written on it. It really does. So there you go. That's what I'm saying just to close it. Not to piss you off, but it's a 1-0 start line for me. I think it's going to be an absolute tough game. Yes, it could finish a draw. And yes, I've said Barnsley are capable of winning it too. But this is what I see. That is what I say. So it's going to be an exciting game again. I know it is. I'm waiting with bated breath for an absolute great atmosphere because in midweek it was a little bit edgy. This one, I think it's going to be a lot better this midweek than probably last midweek. So let's get ready with the atmosphere and raise the roof. I'm sure Barnsley fans are going to be loud, and we're going to be expecting a great game. Like I say, anywhere around the world, tell me what your weather's doing. Tell me how you're feeling, what you're thinking on this game. And hey, share this to as many people as you can. Like I say, that's what I'm thinking. What are you thinking? Barnsley fans, what are you thinking? Hey? That's what I'm thinking. Wrexham, Barnsley, Racecourse Ground. Let's have it. Cheers.